the SPSS open on the scatter plot.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if hitting the one that looks like it says it's 51 is going to tell me anything. But I'm not.
I'll have to go back and watch the video. Let's see, maybe I can find real quick.
It's if I hover over it or click on it, it's not bringing up any numbers. I don't know.
What problem is this? 13?
13, where you put in the 51.
Oh, he has them differently on the video. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I thought for sure it would, when you hover over it, it brought up the value. So then, how are you supposed to find the answer on the, what did it say?
Okay, so I just watched the part on the video, and all he did was look at the data on SPSS. He's like, you just go down and find 51, not in the plot, in the data.
Oh.
And it's 343. So that's the observed, because that's what they've already observed.
All right, so I'm doing that. 51.
And then you look over and it should be 343.
343, yeah.
So I guess if it asks for observed, that's all we do. And then if it asks to use the regression line, we have to plug it in.
All right, that makes sense now.
Wait, so what did you do?
You just go down the data file. Go ahead, Emery.
He just had open an SPSS on the 2 columns, and he just looked for 51, and then went over to, and it was 343.
Okay.
So he didn't even use the plot.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
All right, so then it's asking why the values are different between 8 and 9.
Did you understand that, Becky?
Did y'all already answer that one?
I kind of talked about it. So the regression line will be any point on the line. So if we plug in a value to the equation, that point will be on the line. But since they observed it and that point wasn't on the line, that's why it's a little different.
Oh, okay.
Because observed won't always be exactly what the equation is, because the equation will be just that straight line through them all.
Yeah.
All the observed will be off a little bit.
Okay.
The spent line, kind of.
All right. Sounds good. And then we can move on to the quiz.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start it?
I'm getting there. Yeah, you can go ahead and start while mine's pulling up.
So question 3 just asks, what's the y-intercept? And the y-intercept is always the first number in the equation. So it's just 2.0.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why it says round to one decimal.
I know.
It always, I don't know, I save mine and then I go back and it always takes out that decimal.
I know, it's so dumb. But I think they just want to try to trick us. Like, maybe, I don't know.
All right.
And then number 4 asks for the slope, and it's the number attached to x.
Yeah.
So 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got.
And then solve for the linear regression equation when you plug in 16. And I got 1.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
And then if you open up this thing, so I have a hard time with this question because it wasn't, I feel like, pretty, like, it was hard to decipher, I think.
Well, the closest I could come to anything that the choices we had was a hot dog shape.
See, that's what I
thought. And I was like, doesn't really look like a hot dog to me, but whatever.
But now I'm kind of thinking it's a hamburger.
That's what I started wondering because I'm like, if I flipped it, it kind of be like a hamburger.
Just because on the homework, it was that plot. It was skinny. It was really skinny. And this data, I'm gonna try to pull up. It's not as skinny.
It's pretty wide, and that's why I was starting to second guess that it might be a hamburger.
Well, I said hot dog only because in the textbook and the video, when I was doing that, the video, he said a fat hot dog.
A fat hot dog?
Yeah.
For
a similar shape. So that's what I put down.
Okay, well, we can try it. You know,
yeah, we can try.
If we get it wrong, then obviously it's going to be the hamburger. It's not a banana.
No.
It's such a weird question.
It is.
Okay.
It's such a technical term, isn't it?
A Rice Krispie?
Yeah.
Yeah, very technical.
So then question 7.
Sorry, keep going.
What is 7? I put A.
Yeah.
I did.
When is it not appropriate? If it's not like a straight line or what?
Yeah, I would say when the data's all scattered and you can't tell if it's a negative or positive.
Okay.
Because then a line won't matter. Like,
That's true.
it'll go through all the data, but nothing will be.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Okay. All right. What did you get for 8?
139.
Okay, me too. You just went on the thing and looked at it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't get the
I'm
point
like,
of that question,
I
but
feel like I don't know if this is too easy or what.
I know. I know.
And then the y-intercept, I got 1.296.
Yep, I did too.
Oh, no, I got 18.69. Y'all must be right, though.
What?
I don't know what I did.
Were you on the wrong data file maybe, or
I don't
maybe you
know.
switched to the intercepts?
Yeah, maybe you, I'm gonna do it again. Maybe you took a different number.
Let me see if I can go back and find my work.
I don't see an 18 on this data. Oh, wait.
That can't be right.
Did you plug this into Excel?
No, I didn't. I just worked it out myself, but I don't know why I came up with that, because that's actually, isn't that actually the...
But why?
I don't remember how I even... Got this.
What do you mean, Humpty?
I just ran into Bo Peep and Gretel and Hansel's minute for the best friends playing together.
Do you remember how you got this?
I can't. I can see where I wrote down y equals 18.69 plus 12.695 times 4, but that was for
Playing together?
question 11.
I honestly do not remember how I got this.
Oh well, I will. Now I can't find my pen. I keep losing my pen.
Oh wait.
I do too. I've gone through like 100 pens this semester.
Ugh, I get so frustrated. Oh, there it is. Poor, I get up and get the other one. All right.
Hey, it's working.
Oh, you know what I did? For some reason, I just took the first value for the y and put it in as the y-intercept, and that was not right.
Oh,
I am not thinking clearly. Clearly, I'm not thinking.
none of us are.
Clearly, I'm not thinking clearly.
Clearly.
All right, so let's go on. What was the answer on that one?
1.296.
Sorry. Did you hear that? 1.296.
Yes, thank you. All right, so I'll go back and rework that one, make sure I get it and understand it. And then what is the slope?
Not really.
I got 0.042.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why I put just the values of the problem in there. That's so weird that I would do that. I think I must have been medicated or something.
Maybe. Or, like, honestly, if I've been, like, working on something for too long, I just, like, need to walk away from it and start over later.
Give it a try.
Yeah. All right. Then when you put the value for x as 4, I got 69.47.
Okay, wait, where are you?
11.
Number 11.
But you must have put in the wrong, because you put in the 2 wrong values. So
Yeah, because I got 1.128.
I got 1.464.
You did?
Yeah. So, okay, so it'd be 1.296 plus 0.042
Oh no.
times 4.
Sorry, Goldie.
I got 1.464 again.
Built for two, right?
I always make sure I have the 0.0.
I must have done something wrong. I don't know. I probably put in the wrong number, but that's what I got this time, 1.464.
Yeah. And then I did not understand the next question at all.
I didn't either. Darn it. I was hoping you guys, I was like, I don't know how to figure that one out.
What is the maximum predicted value of y? So would it just be 6?
That's what I did. I just took the
The largest outcome they could say is 6. Why does it say round to 3 decimal?
It says use the largest x value. What was the x value? Was that the confidence?
Wait, what? Oh,
It was, right?
because there's a positive correlation, we can use the largest x value to find the largest predicted value of y. Oh wait, what's
What
the
do you do,
maximum
6?
predicted value of y?
Would we put 6 into the equation then?
Yeah, you would.
Because it says around to the nearest 3 decimals, so I don't feel like it's just 6.
Well, the scale of 1 to 6, those are the y.
Those are the x values, aren't they?
No, those are the y values, I think. Predicted value of y.
They are the y values, right? Confidence one was, 'cause we were trying to figure out.
I wonder where she's going.
Interesting.
No.
Is this the same data? The same? Oh yeah. So would we just look at the data then? Well, it'd be 6.0. That's the highest.
For y?
Yeah.
But
Or
it's
would we?
largest x value.
I
As we
think we plug in 6 to the equation because then you come out with y hat. And I think it's asking to plug it in.
But it also says like use the largest x value,
So,
which would be 100.00.
Yeah, I've got to work on the
yeah.
I don't
100.
think that's it though. I don't,
Way to fairy tale theater.
because why would we have to round to the nearest 3 decimals?
He fell into the river.
Would you do like 100 times 6? Well, I don't know.
Well, would you plug it into the formula, the regression line?
Maybe you just plug the 100 in with the other stuff. Let me see what that comes out to.
But I don't, because the thing is they can't be over 6. Because they're questioning on a scale of 1 to 6, so it cannot be over 6.
And the question is, what is the maximum value of y? Yeah.
I would say, I still think it might be 6.
Or is there a way that you...
Use the largest x value to find the largest predicted value of y.
Is there a way to like divide it by like... So you know how you have to solve for like a missing number or whatever? Do we have to... Why did they not teach us this question? I have no idea how to do this.
You would just take 6 and plug it into the formula
But that's a y value. It says take the largest x value.
to predict the y value.
Yeah. So you'd plug in the x value to the formula and get a y value.
Yeah.
But if it's over 6, like I don't understand how it could be over 6. So do we just do take 100? I think we might 2 times 100. So I got 5.496. Which actually this makes sense to me. Because if you take
What
the largest,
did
what?
How did you do that? What did you
I
do
plugged in 100, which is the largest x value recorded.
to the formula?
Yeah.
Okay, I just
So it makes
I must
sense
have done it wrong because I got a different number.
Really? So I just did 1.296 plus 0.042 times 100.
That's what I did. Oh no, I think I did it times 6. Did I?
So I think that's
Yeah,
right
I think
because I'm looking at
I
the
think it's
data.
right too. I think it's right too. It sounds right.
And all the 100s are in the 5. There's 1 6, but they're mostly in the 5. And it's taking on the line.
Yeah. And it seems to make sense because it's not above 6.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's kind of just taking that line.
Okay,
Did you
let's
get-
try it.
did you
That's
guys
what I
get
got. That's what I got when I redid it. I don't know why I keep getting like the wrong one the first time.
It's so peaceful and fun. Waiting for fight is super exciting. Watch, I'm gonna catch the biggest.
it?
Down there is about enjoying time with your friends. We're gonna have so much fun today.
I think I did 13 wrong.
We should let the fishing never end.
What did you get on 13?
I put 1, but is it more than 1 or more than 2? Because it's all those different x values.
I put 1.
I put 1 as well.
Oh,
I don't know though. I guessed because I'm like, well, I feel like you can only have one of each.
oh yeah, I think it is too. Because it says in the simple linear regression. So yeah, it is only 1.
Yeah.
I was just overthinking it. And then 14, I also put 1.
Yeah, me
Put in
too.
an input, you get out an output.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got.
And then 15, I put the first one,
So did I.
the size of the hat, because it's the variable being predicted.
I put the circumference because it's being used to predict the hat size.
So what's the question asking? What is the response variable? So the response variable is what you're getting out, what you're trying to find. So I think you're trying to find the hat size
Okay.
with the circumference. Yeah, the measurements they collect include hat size, circumference of the hat, and length, meaning the company wants to predict the size of hat given the circumference. So they give you the circumference, and you want to predict the size of hat. And the response variable is what you're trying to predict.
Okie doke.
Okay, do you guys want me to try it? I'll submit it.
Sure.
Cross your fingers because I don't want to write them down.
Sure.
I'm getting so lazy. Okay.
I am
Dang
too.
it, we missed a lot. Okay.
A lot.
Well, no. Okay, we got 11 and 12. It has the answers here. Weird. Okay, so 9. The y-intercept. Becky, you got it right. Becky. Okay.
Hooray!
Really?
Yeah, okay, let me tell you the answers. Hold on, I'm going to write them down too. So 9 is 18.690.
I want to know how you got that.
Good for you, Billy. You got a nibble. Oh boy! Look there! I caught my very first fish. We got sea.
10 is 12.695.
Come on, Billy. The fishing.
Is that what you had, Becky?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, how did you get these?
it's just the numbers that are given.
But we both got, me and Amory both got the same one. That's what's weird about it. Okay. And then 11 is 69.469.
Yeah, if we got one of those wrong, we'd got all of them.
Yeah, that's why we missed.
Did you say 69.469?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 12 is 94.859.
What? Is
Yep.
that what you had?
Yep.
How did you get that?
You have to help us figure that what we did wrong because
How did you get that 89? Because it says the predicted Y value.
Hold on, I'll have to go back and look at all of it after I change my answers.
I have no idea how.
at least we got the hot dog one.
Hey, just remember fat hot dog.
That hot dog. Well, I remember actually something about that in the last lesson, so that's why I said hot dog at first. But then I started doubting it. So those are the only ones, but it's because we got one wrong. We missed all of them.
Yep.
I was about to cry because I thought, okay, then I really don't know what I was doing there at all.
Well, I have no idea what I was doing, so.
Yeah. What was 12 again?
94.859.
Okay.
All right, those were the only ones. Everything else is correct. Is that right?
Yep, I just submitted it. I got 100.
All right.
I'm talking fish. Here round. Picture, Papa. Be sure you get the good side.
Yahoo.
Boy, would I? But
Okay, let me see if I can figure out what I did then.
picture from her fish. Oh, well, if you don't want me in the picture, then I guess I won't be. You guys work this out. Both keep moving around. I mean, the other side of the boat.
I think it must have something to do with the data file. Let me go and look. That was the math efficacy, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty special, don't you think? You gotta catch some fish. Don't you? There's no fish. There's only one golden. One golden. Hey, I shouldn't have said I didn't want to. That's okay. He is worth fish. Well, that doesn't matter. You haven't been very nice to me. I mean, the most important rule of fishing is to have fun. But I was having fun. Yeah. But I was so much about catching big bark. I wasn't. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Dad. I think we're ready to take that picture now.
Of the score and the confidence rating, was the score the dependent one?
Yeah. What's the X value?
All right.
Whoa!
That is one big fish.
It's gonna take just the right kind of bait to catch that fish. Got any more of that, right?
Okay, so if you do the analyze and do the regression, linear regression on the analyze,
Uh-huh.
then it pulls up the information under the coefficients
Wait, I don't see linear regression. A regression.
and then linear. Yeah. And then it's got the coefficients down on the chart. And under the B column, you have to look in the B column. That's where you get your y-intercept and slope.
Oh, I don't know what I did.
And the y-intercept it shows under B is the,
Yeah.
they call it the
I
continent.
remember that in the video, but I don't know how I didn't get that.
Oh, sorry.
So do you see that, Melinda?
No.
If
I
you-
gotta,
Are you in SPSS?
yeah.
All right, go to Analyze.
Okay. I need to make sure I'm on the right file because I have them both open and
All right,
which one is this? Is this the, okay, yeah. All right.
Math.
Okay, analyze, regression,
Right,
linear,
yeah.
okay.
And then you scroll down and you'll see the coefficients box.
I don't see the coefficients box.
Well, I have
Scroll
to scroll to almost to the bottom.
Wait. But so did you,
Oh, wait a minute. When you went through and did the linear thing, did you put the variable, the dependent variable and the independent variable in?
yeah. The dependent is the confidence rating, right? And the
I
independent,
think it's other way around.
why is that? I feel like, let's see. Okay, let me try it. See, okay. Yeah, it is. So that's what happened. We just put in the wrong ones, but I thought that because the
Fun and exciting here.
hold on, let me look at the okay, so the score is the one being used to predict, right? So that is the explanatory variable, which is the independent. It should be the independent variable. That's what confuses me. Because isn't the score being used to predict the confidence?
So
Right.
the confidence, or that's the dependent. So
Yeah.
their score is the dependent because it's dependent upon,
Their confidence.
yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking the other way around. I was thinking that the confidence was dependent on the score.
But they have confidence or they don't have confidence as they go into the test before they ever get the score.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking it backwards too. I don't remember. Maybe that's what I did the first time.
That's what I did. I just felt like it was the other way around because maybe I didn't read the whole explanation very well. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
So-
think that their confidence ratings dependent upon their score.
Because that's what, hold on, I'm going to go, like, I want to read it because it was like, cancel. Okay. So that was what I did. At least I know now what I did wrong, but, so it just said that they studied factors that affect the student's confidence. That's why I thought that the score showed their confidence. I don't it, on a multiple choice exam. So they took the multiple choice exam, which was 30 questions with a total of 100 points. The student's scores out of 100 are given in the variable. For each test question, the student evaluated their confidence in their response on a scale of 1 to 6.
You must remember that fairy tale.
So,
They had to report their confidence before they took the test.
okay, I didn't read that part very well. That kind of makes sense, but I felt like that was kind of a tricky. It's kind of tricky.
I think I switched them up. That's probably, I think, what I did.
So, okay. Well, let's try now with all the new answers.
I put mine in and it's 100.
Okay, cool.
I think Amory did too.
Yeah, I did too.
They're far too unsafe.
Yeah, me too. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, so now our project.
All right. So should I stop the broadcast now?
Yeah.
Really good.
All right.